What are the metrics that point to the fact that it was a failure? Well, first of all, let's start with the budget. The budget was a $112 million SAP implementation. The company was implementing a legacy SAP product called R3 back in the late 90s. And they were doing this as a way to really modernize their systems, modernize their supply chain, and be able to scale on its way from being a $1 billion company to a $5 billion company at the time. But what happened at the end of the day once they went through this project is not only did it cost $112 million, which is a lot of money, especially back then, but it also resulted in Hershey's losing $150 million in sales at the time they went live. And the reason for this, which I'll get into a little bit later, is because they couldn't ship product that they had in stock largely. So that was part of the problem, is they couldn't track the inventory and they couldn't get the inventory out the door to customers when they needed it at a peak seasonal time. And so the key thing here that I alluded to is the fact that much of this inventory was in stock. The physical stock was there, but because of the system failure, people couldn't see where the inventory was and they couldn't ship it to the customers when they needed it. And what this did is it resulted in Hershey's having a 20% drop in profit the quarter that they went live on the new system. And it also resulted in an 8% decrease in drop in their stock price just in one day once this news was announced. So the financial implications and the financial results of this implementation point to a massive failure that most organizations want to avoid. So what I want to do next is not just talk about these symptoms, these things that arose from the failure, but talk about the root causes of why did this project fail? What did they do wrong and how did it translate into those negative financial results? And that's what I'll cover next.